Hi, welcome to Ukulele Tips. Today we're going to talk about 4 basic strums for ukulele. So when you're getting started with learning how to play ukulele, what you want to do is you want to understand at least these basic strumming patterns so that you can get started. And basically all the other strumming patterns kind of fall in between these styles of strumming. So let's get started. So when you're strumming the ukulele, first of all, what you want to keep in mind is that you want to understand the downward strum, which comes on the numbers that you are counting. For instance, 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're taking a very basic 4 count. That's 4 beats per measure, 4 count, common time. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. So they go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And notice that when I'm strumming, I'm kind of strumming at the bottom of the neck of the ukulele, and that helps to keep you from going too far down the strings. Like if you strum over here, your finger will tend to go too far down and it might get stuck a little. And if you're strumming hard, it's probably going to hurt. So the bottom of the neck keeps you from going too far down. Okay? Now, keep in mind that your downward strum has to be on the number. For instance, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very, very important that you stay with the number counting. So in other words, you should be counting while you strum, just to get an idea of the rhythm, kind of like the metronome of the beat, and be very accurate and precise with your strum. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm basically using the finger to strum. A lot of people use different fingers or different styles of strumming. I would say start with your finger and eventually move on from there. You want to be able to utilize all your fingers eventually, but for now start off with your finger if you're starting out. Okay, now this basic downward strum, believe it or not, but it's used in a lot of styles of playing. For instance, to vary this sound of the strum, the technique might be altering your right hand or your left hand. For instance, I'll give you an example. I'm going to just manipulate my left hand to show you how the sound starts to change. I'm going to play C to F to B flat. Okay, so then all I'm going to do is a downward strum. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, as I manipulate or as I change around my left hand, it just changes the sound or the quality of the strumming pattern that you're doing. For instance, and back to the basic strum. So you can hear there were 2 different sounds for that basic strum, and it's a kind of a combination of manipulating both hands. The main things to remember that's the downward strum, and you want to master that first. The next strum that you really want to understand and really get versed at is your upward strum. So for instance, the upward strum goes on the word and. The word and. So in other words, the count might be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Notice that the and comes on the upbeat. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So in other words, when you're strumming, you will be strumming only on the upbeat. So in other words, I'll take a C chord. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So you don't strum on the down, you only strum on the up. Once again, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then you want to get that very even. So in other words, you might want to start off counting 1 and maybe using your hand or your finger and go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Once you got that smooth, then you can start strumming with a chord. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So you want to start doing that. And so that way you understand the downward strum, you understand the upward strum. Now we're going to, on the third strumming technique, we're going to show you both down and up. So applying what you just learned down and up in a strum that includes both of them. Keep in mind that when you're strumming, you're going to touch the strings going down, you're going to touch the strings going up. Okay? So the count would be 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, but if you want to break it down, it goes 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And so you can see how it's very familiar to what we just learned. Usually the count will be 1, 2, 3, 4. You won't really count the ands. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let me give a 4 count and I'll show you what I mean. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Notice that I'm strumming, like all my counts, my numbers are on the down strum, but I'm also strumming the up strum. So my finger really never stops touching the strings. Never stops touching the strings. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slow it down. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then when you speed up the song, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It has a different kind of tonality and rhythm to it, so it sounds more like you're about to play the song. Okay, so once again, downward strums, upward strums, that's on the and, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and the up and down strum, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're always touching the strings. And finally, the other strum I want to show you is a free downward thumb strum, a free thumb strum. So in other words, just like this. Okay. And you're doing it with a regular basic 4 count. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're just strumming with a downward thumb strum only on your numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now this may seem very basic to you, but this is utilized probably 99% of the time, especially when you end a song. When you end a song, most people like to end it with a downward strum because it just gives a nice finality to the song, a really pronounced ending that you ended the song. Also too, if you listen very carefully, between the two strums, finger, and the thumb, you notice there's a little different in the tonality, the tone, finger, thumb. Okay. Now one thing about the thumb is that you can apply, depending if you have some nail or not. What I do is I apply both a combination of some flesh, which is my thumb, and some nail together. It kind of has a little bit more crisper sound. Okay. So let me just show you what I mean by it gives a finality to the end of the song. So let's say you're strumming a song with C, F, and G, and then when you're going to end the song in C, the last strum should be a downward thumb strum. So that's how it gives the ending of the song a nice, profound ending. Okay, so those are some basic techniques on how to strum. Feel free to check it out some more. And if you want more information on free tips for ukulele, getting started and helping you out, you can go to the website. We also have other features at the website, like some free lessons and courses that you can enroll in. Just go to 10ukulelelessons.com and we'll see you at the website.